bloody waters, drowning every day.
Now, I know you've been having trouble with the half wig, so I'm going to explain everything in depth. This is from Oqhair. I left out the littlest amount of leave out I could. This is everything that came in the package. This is what it looks like. This is what comes in the box. I have 280% density. Yes, water wave. And this is 24 inches. Really pretty, right? If you don't know how to braid, you can just put your hair in a bun and then just like I have here, just leave out the smallest amount of leave out that you see. This wig has two combs on the side, one at the nape, right there in the back, and then one at the top. And then an adjustable strap in case you want to make it tighter or looser. Now this piece right here is like an adjustable band just to have like a grip, but for security purposes only. I definitely use this mousse to define the curls, the front of my hair, and on the wig. But going back to the wig, so about the adjustable band, like I usually just take that off. That purple band that y'all see, I usually just take it off. I don't really need it to be extra, extra tight. I feel like the wigs already come pretty secure. Now right here, I'm just flat twisting my hair, and the only thing I usually use is that mousse to define my curls. Now, did I let my leave out dry long enough? No, but I definitely recommend if you add some type of mousse or gel to your hair, make sure that your leave out is all 100% dry. Even though mine didn't come out 100% dry, my hair still came out bomb. You guys will, you seen in the beginning, you already seen that's how it came out. So you're going to see it at the end too. I did a flat twist all the way around. You don't have to. You can also use perm rods. The small ones, I recommend either the white color or the blue. So now we're placing the half wig on. This is all you have to do. You're going to grab one of the combs from the side, left or right, whichever way you want to start off. And you're just going to put that comb into your hairline. And you're just going to comb it back. Make sure that it's not too tight, that the adjustable band is not too tight in your head. And then you want to get it as close to your hairline as possible. Bring that wig all the way forward. Make sure that you pull it all the way forward, all the way towards your leave out. This is how it should be looking. Boom. This is the hair straight out the box. Haven't done anything yet. Now, first things first, I think we're going to go ahead and just comb it with our fingers because it's so super soft. Hair is pretty soft. Like, it is easy to just detangle. This wig I can already tell is good quality. I really like the hair. I love the curl pattern on it. This is not going to be hard to work with at all. Straight out the package, there was no smell as well. I don't know if I said that in the beginning, but I'm also going to be doing a review on the hair, speaking to you guys at the end of this video. So stay tuned for my actual thoughts in real time. So after that, I just sprayed some water on it just to give the curls some life again. I always make sure to define the ends of the wig. Sometimes when you have a wig and you have like a curly wig, you don't define the ends. It kind of throws off the style. This is an important piece to make sure that your curly wig looks hydrated and like curly. Okay, so make sure the ends are looking good. More than even worrying about the top, girl. I didn't even really put mousse on the top for real. I just made sure I wet the ends. That was the most important thing because the wig was really easy to work with. Like the curls were already like fine. All it needed was a little bit of definition at the ends and I was out the door. So I just added some water and then I added some mousse, twirled my fingers around, made sure I created a curl at the end, and that's it. That's literally it. Like you want to make sure that the ends of these wigs are defined. That is very important. Sometimes you have a wig on and you look at it and you're like, this looks dingy. Yeah, because we have to hydrate the curls at least just a little bit, baby. I know you want it straight out the box, just put it on your head. You know, we can. But if we want to give it a little bit of life, we just need to do a little bit of work. Then I just layered the front, literally just that piece. I didn't even cut any more than that, but I will go in later because I do feel like I want to really like give this some layers. So I'll probably go in like another like month after I wear my hair, just give it some layers just to give it a little bit more volume because I like big hair. Now we're gonna go ahead and untwist the hair. I should have used my blow dryer to make sure that this was 100% dry, but I didn't. It's okay, it happens. But whatever you use to define your curls will probably work just fine. as long as it dries. You can do a flat twist. If you don't know how to flat twist, you can always use perm rods. Like I said, you can use either the blue ones or the white ones because those are smaller. Or you can even use the orange ones depending on if your hair is long or not. But if your hair is as short as mine, I definitely recommend to flat twist or using either the blue ones or the white ones. Okay, so now this is a key tip that I always do with my half wigs. I literally take my hair and I take some hair, a small piece. I do this all the way around the hairline. A small piece. This is a little gem right here that some people aren't doing. Small piece from the wig, small piece from my hair, and I twist it. And I don't even do a tight twist. I kind of just do it loosely just so that the hair can just mesh together and it just looks a little bit more seamless at the hairline. I do have a second method that I use that I'll put down below in case anybody else wants to use that method, but this is my usual method that I use. But I do have a second method that does cause to use a lot of gel that a lot of people don't probably want to do because they want to keep the retention of length on their hair. So I feel like this is just much better to retain length and just to keep your hair healthier. So yeah, I do this all the way around the hairline, all literally step like piece by piece, all the way around. After I end up doing like the full front of their hairline, like everything all over, and this is why I said I should have let it dry. If I let it dry, it probably my curls would have been more defined and less frizzy, but it's fine. Like either way, this wig gives volume, so it's honestly it's not that big of a deal. That's the great thing about like this half wig. It has like voluminous curls, so you can just like fake it till you make it, baby. It's a half wig. It's not that deep. There are there are videos where people don't have any leave out whatsoever. I definitely recommend you guys type that in on the search bar. Maybe I'll make a video if you guys want me to do a video on like no leave out half wig. I can try to do that for y'all. I wouldn't mind, honestly. I'm not that busy. This is my job. Anyway, so I do this all the way around. Now, a key thing I'm also going to show you after I do this in some areas, I even tease the wig just a little bit just so that it matches my hairline even better. As you can see, there's like spaces. So we're going to go in between those spaces, take some of the hair that isn't twisted, and we're literally just going to tease it a little bit, pulling some hair down just so that it all looks seamless. We clock what? Like you'd have to be up on me to really see. Like after I teased it, it was looking T. Like I had to tease it a little bit more on that side, and then after that, I was good to go. But you guys, after you do that and you tease and twist it where you need to, the hairline unclockable. Love that for me. So I use got to be gel for my edges. Whatever you use for your edges, you do that. But I got to use got to be because it's the only thing that holds it down. Whether I sweat, I go out, I move, I do anything. So got to be gel is my go-to. Everybody's different. This just my thing. Okay, I'll leave the link for you down below. In case you ain't ever used it before. They got it everywhere, but I'll leave all the links for y'all. I do my edges, and I've been trying to do my edges in a way where it's not so big. You know how you make a big old edge in the front and it just is dragging towards your eyebrow? I'm trying not to do that, but I might have baby hair blindness. Maybe. Just maybe. Sometimes you don't need to get a big old swoop. Just make it little. So, I'm trying not to do that here, but I feel like it still ended up happening. No, it's fine. But anyway, yeah, make sure that you do your baby hairs, but if you don't want that slick down look, you just do the hairs that you need to. You don't need to slick the whole thing back. I know some people like doing that. I personally don't ever do that. I kind of just let it flow, especially because it's a curly wig, so you can just let it like be. Like it doesn't have to look hella perfect. It's almost like crochet hair. Like the root, obviously we know it's crochet, but at the same time it's like it's not that clockable because it's like everything kind of just meshes together. Love that for me. But anyway, yeah, this is how the hairline turned out after all that work. I think it's perfect. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Love this hair. Like I said, I'm gonna go in with some layering, but not in this video, probably just on my own because I just feel like it would just give it a little bit more life. This is the back and how full it looks. Like it just is perfect. Like the length is perfect. Obviously, there's no part. That's the point of a half wig. And
Okay,
let me
y'all,
get into the
before I
details
head
now for
out,
y'all.
I already have my purse in hand. Let's talk about the details on this wig. So this wig is from Oqhair. Now, when I say the quality of this is really nice, straight out the packaging, I didn't have to deal with any smells. The curls were just so soft, so luscious. They're still so soft. Like the hair feels really good and it smells even better, which I love. I can't stand when I take hair out the box and it smells crazy. It smells like somebody took the time to wash this. How the curls are not super defined and they're kind of like different all over, which I really like. This blended into my leave out very well, as it always does, because the natural black color that they have just matches perfectly. It's 22 inches. It is 280% density. This is their water wave hair. Now I did cut, just trim, not cut. I trimmed just the little tips at the ends just so I could have more of a blunt look. But other than that, this is a 22-inch wig. I really love how soft it is. I really love how the cap is very comfortable. Even the combs on it are not even digging into my scalp really harshly, because you can adjust how loose or how tight you want this wig cap to be like on your head. Since I have minimal leave out, I will say when you have a half wig, depending on how they manufacture their wigs, sometimes when you have the smallest amount of leave out and then you bring the wig all the way forward and then it's also all the way back on the nape, sometimes it's not big enough or doesn't give you enough space to have your natural hair underneath, and it's very uncomfortable. But this, I feel like, is very comfortable. It also was adjustable, so I really liked that. I love the curl pattern. I already said that, I know, but I really do like it. I think the inches on it is long enough. I would love to do a shorter wig, see how that goes, because I still haven't done that yet. So we gotta see how that eats. For now, we're gonna keep her long. I feel like this is perfect if you don't want to do too much and you just want to have minimal leave out. There are videos out there where you don't even have to have any leave out whatsoever. I definitely recommend watching those. I think this wig will be perfect for beginners. It is beginner friendly. Yeah, there's not much product that needs to be used. Honestly, when I first got her out, how y'all saw me take this out the box and put it on my head and brush it with my fingers is exactly how I took it out the box and how it was. Super easy. This tutorial is super fast, but I wanted to make it just because I feel like sometimes people buy half wigs and they're like, what now? So this is exactly what you guys need to do. Follow along on this tutorial. Make sure that you purchase with the link that I'm going to use down below from Oqhair. It's going to be on one of my videos and it's going to be a shoppable link, probably on the TikTok shop. Or if you can't find that, I'll find another way to send you the link. This is the hair. I'm absolutely in love. I'm about to go have a day out with myself, see how that goes. I love how also voluminous this is. Like, even though it's curly, it still has a little bit of volume, which matches my hair texture, which I really, really love. All you have to do is edges, minimal leave out, and head out the door. My camera's about to die, so I'm so glad I finished this tutorial on time. But yeah, you guys will see me if you don't follow me on other platforms. I am the Ebony J on all other platforms. Make sure you like this video so everybody else can find this video. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye bye.